Ladies and gentlemen, Parade Marshal Chris Fout is putting the horses postward for the night's first race. Pacing fillies and mares racing 1 mile. A field of 9, there are no changes. Here's the lineup. Number 1, Pocket Locket, owned by Tom McConkey of Waverly, Ohio. Terry Thompson Jr. drives. 2 is Simply Heather, owned by Rick Jordan and Letha Brooks of Ohio with Rick Jordan. Number 3, BJ's Retirement, owned by Edgar Jennings of New Lebanon with Dave Miller. Number 4, Tucson Sweetie, owned by Wiley Lyons Jr. of Xenia with Brett Elliott. Number 5 is Good to Move, owned by Francis Hammond and Andrew Roberts of Kentucky. Phil Siebold up. Number 6, Bikini Bird, laced by Craig Parker of Columbus for Keith Justice. 7 is Sparkling Chatter, owned by Jim Ross of Greenville. Tom Hope aboard. Number 8, Jory, owned by Warren Long of South Charleston. Brent Holland in the bike. The 9, Miss Cash, owned by Larry Braley and Dean Gillespie of Ohio. Dean Gillespie in the sulky. One play show, perfected, trifecta, daily double wagering. On the backstretch, nearing the start. And they're off from the far outside. Jory sprinting clear for the lead from the inside. It's Simply Heather. From mid-track 3, Good to Move. From the inside 4th, BJ's Retirement. Early 5, it's Sparkling Chatter. To the inside in 6th, Tucson Sweetie. Dropping in 7th, Bikini Bird. Along the rail in 8th, it's Miss Cash. Early trailer 9th, Pocket Locket. Maybe the first quarter mile marker in Holland has the 8, Jory on the front end here, leading by a length. The 2, Simply Heather. In the pocket is 2nd, BJ's Retirement, coming out early 3rd. At the first quarter, 29 seconds. Good to Move remains 4th on the rail. It's a gap of 4 lengths to Sparkling Chatter. She's 5th. And another 5 lengths to Tucson Sweetie, 6th. 3 lengths 7th now to Bikini Bird. To the outside 8th comes Miss Cash. The trailer is Pocket Locket. As they race towards the half, it's Jory with the lead. To the outside, BJ's Retirement is there pressuring 2nd. And Simply Heather behind the battle is racing 3rd. At the half, 58 and 4. Along the rail, Good to Move is racing 4th. And to the outside comes Sparkling Chatter as she gets in away, but she's gapping her cover by 3 lengths. She's racing 5th. And with her cover 6th now, it's Tucson Sweetie as they race down the backstretch with Jory still in control here. Inside, Simply Heather is now locked in 2nd. BJ's Retirement getting the whip on the outside. And is urged on by Miller is 3rd. With that cover comes Sparkling Chatter as they reach the 3 quarters, 129 and 2. Midway to the final turn, and it's Jory, 12 to 1 shot, looking for the upset here. Simply Heather, 25 to 1, is now looking for racing room as she comes out. And here comes Sparkling Chatter, less than an 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come, Jory with the lead, but Simply Heather has yet to be moved, and she comes to the outside with authority, and Simply Heather has the lead, but here comes heavily favored Sparkling Chatter, and to the inside is Bikini Bird, but it's Simply Heather in front. The trifecta 267 paying $1,578.40, 1578.40. And trackside is the winner now of the first at 25 to 1. It's Simply Heather, a 3-year-old out of Simcoe, Hanover from Heather's Image, owned by Rick Jordan and Letha Brooks of Ohio. Rick Jordan, the trainer and driver. Simply Heather getting the garden spot trip the entire mile, shaking loose at the top of the stretch to score her first career win in 2:01 and 1/5. Complete order of results, the 1 Pocket Locket. Racing 1 mile, purse of $2,500 in the second race. The 8 horse has been scratched. Here is the lineup. The 1 is Todd, owned by Robert Slowey of Munter, Ohio. Mike Zeller drives. Number 2, Sasha Scored, owned by Richard Hyman and Kenny Edwards of Ohio. Kenny Edwards up. 3 is Son of the Cross, owned by the Volumite Enterprises of Pompano Beach with Mel Turcott. Number 4, Dia Valente, owned by C.L. Boyd of West Liberty, handled by Jeff Out. 5 is Baltic Hero, owned by Marty Lavelle of Columbus for Kelly Shepard. 6, Romtown Race, owned by Bert Cook of Circleville, Rocky Stidham, the driver. 7, Follow My Light, owned by Henry Zoldesi of Greenwich, Connecticut, Dan Ader with the lines. 8 is Scratched, and the 9, Hold Steady, owned by John Wilk in the middle point, Dave Miller in the sulky. Win Play Show, Perfect to pick 3 wagering. And they're off, and it's Romtown Race from the outside. Moving quickly for the lead, Dio Valente from mid-track came away second. Son of the Cross alongside his third. Sasha Score came away fourth. From the outside in 5, it's Baltic Hero. On the wheel 6th, Todd. Inside 3 lengths 7th as they move through the upper turn. Hold Steady. The early trail of 8th is Follow My Light. Maybe the first quarter-mile marker, and on the front, Romtown Race has taken the lead. Leads here by 3 as they reach the first quarter, 29-1. Coming to the stretch for the first time to the outside, Baltic Hero looking to drop in, coming right back to the outside, and Baltic Hero is making his bid for the lead, and Baltic Hero rushing quickly, moving up to take command. Romtown Race gives it up for second. Todd is now underway to the outside as he gets underway, making his bid for the lead. Dio Valente continues to try to the outside 4th. Hold Steady with the cover is 5th. Son of the Cross saving ground 6th. Follow My Light to the outside with cover. Reaching the half, 58-4. Off the turn and down the back stretch. And on the outside, Todd takes his turn on the front. He leads by a length. And Dio Valente losing his live cover. He's now first up second. Baltic Hero to the inside is trotting at 3rd. To the outside and 4th. It's Hold Steady, followed closely by Follow My Light. Between horses, Romtown Race. Behind tiring horses, Sasha Score coming on strong. At the 3/4-mile marker in 1:28-4. And with the lead, it's Todd. On the outside, Hold Steady is on a break. Dio Valente. Here comes Follow My Light. Sasha Score continues the forward motion. Turning for home now. They've less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. It's Todd with the lead. But on the outside, Dio Valente is closing with every stride. Todd and Dio Valente, these two are slugging it out now. Dio Valente gets the nod, puts a nose in front. Dio Valente opens up by 2. Trackside, the unofficial winner of the second, number 4, Dio Valente, a 5-year-old son of Le Mans from Mary Frances O. By Seal Boyd of West Liberty, John Smith, the trainer, Jeff out in the sulky. Dio Valente off to a sensational start in 95 with 8 season starts, 7 seasons victories, and a new lifetime record tonight, 1:59-2. Dio Valente is right on track. Second race now official, Perfecta 4-1, $12.60, $12.60. The daily double, 2-4, paying $189, $189 even. Here's the field for race number 3, Pacing Stallions and Geldings. Racing 1 mile, a purse of $1,800. It's a field of 9 with no changes. The 1 is Venturi Hanover of the Post Printing Company of Minster for D. Miller. Number 2, Carina Star Racer, owned by Gary Clemens of Chillicothe for Dan Ader. Number 3, If Only I Could, owned by Virgil Parks and Ron Steck of Ohio, Eric Lunford. 4 is Fritzy Dundee, owned by Bill Fritz of Mechanicsburg for Herbie Brown. 5 is Uncle Robert, owned by Ted Waddle, Doug Bonham, and Mary Bach of Washington Courthouse. Keith Haynes aboard. Number 6, O'Donovan, owned by Robert Darrow and James Darrow, Ohio and Indiana. Greg Haston drives. 7 is Eric's Wish, owned by Beverly and Clark of Lockburn for Jim Shelton. Number 8, JB Hot Rod, owned by Ike Gabbard Jr. of Waynesville. Jeff out of the bike. And the 9 is P.S. Cress over the Cress Farms of Miamisburg. Brent Holland in the sulky. Win Play Show, Perfecta Trifecta. There they go. And they're off. Three of them across for the lead, but it's Venturi Hanover. One step on the inside, gets ahead on the outside. There goes Fritzy Dundee. From between these two, it's If Only I Could. Then it's a gap of some 5 lengths to the outside to P.S. Cress. Along the wheel in 5th, Karina Star Racer. Another 3 lengths, 6th to Uncle Robert. Then it's a gap of 4 lengths, 7th O'Donovan. Followed 8th by Eric's Wish, JB Hot Rod, the early trailer. They're now in straight formation as they reach the opening quarter. 27-4. Venturi Hanover, heavily favored here, has a lead. Leads by a length inside, racing a second. If Only I Could. To the inside in 3 comes Fritzy Dundee. First up, it's P.S. Cress. And P.S. Cress moving to the outside quickly. And O'Donovan after the cover is gapping 3 lengths 4th. To the inside 5, now it's Fritzy Dundee. To the outside 6 comes Eric's Wish. Karina Star Racer locked in 7th. They're at the half, 58-4. Off the turn and down the back stretch, and it's Venturi Hanover. By a neck, P.S. Cress applying the pressure the outside. If Only I Could. The pocket is 3rd. Gapping cover 4th, O'Donovan. Fritzy Dundee buried 5th on the rail to the outside 6th. It's Eric's Wish. On the wheel 7th, Karina Star Racer. To the outside, JB Hot Rod coming off the back end. At the 3/4 mile marker, P.S. Cress puts a nose in front. 3/4, 127-4. Midway to the final turn, P.S. Cress on the outside has been parked. The entire mile inside, it's Venturi Hanover digging in for the battle. O'Donovan swinging wide, less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. P.S. Cress still alive. O'Donovan is coming at him and coming on. O'Donovan cruising right by, 9-1 shot. O'Donovan by 2. Introducing the winner of the 3rd, number 6, O'Donovan, a 3-year-old son of Big Counter from Armbro, DD. Owned by Robert Darrow and James Darrow of Ohio and Indiana. Greg Haston, the trainer and driver's 2nd season's victory. For the 3-year-old pacer, it's a new lifetime record, 157 1/5. 3rd race now official. Perfecta 6-9, $55.80, $55.80. The 6-9-1 trifecta, $175 even. 175. Official results, the one Venturi Hanover 3. Here's the field for the 4th race, claiming pace, racing 1 mile, purse of $2,000, a field of 7, no changes. Number 1 is Ready Cut, over Bruce Salisbury and Tony Wire of Ohio. Jeff Fout drives. Number 2, Wear My Ring, owned by Doug Gregory of Utica, Ohio. Scott Mogan aboard. 3 is Champagne Cowboy, owned by Lou Ann Yoder of London for Brent Holland. 4 is Trinity LaBelle, owned by Billy Combest and John Rumpel of Indiana. Greg Haston up. 5, Cobb's Mean Machine, Frank Johnson, the owner. Dave Miller, the driver. Number 6, Mug Shot Special by Janet Hag of Orient. Dan Eder in the back. And the 7 is Red Eye Bullet, so by Don Rector of Albany, Indiana. Keith Justice in the sulky. 4th race, claiming pacers moving to the backstretch. There they go. They're off and pacing. Trinity LaBelle follows the gate for the late. From the inside, it's Wear My Ring. Off the pylons, Ready Cut, giveaway 3rd. Dropping in 4th, it's Champagne Cowboy. Along the wheel in 5th, Cobb's Mean Machine. Mugshot Special on the inside is 6th, Red Eye Bullet. Grabs the early back seat 7th as they swing around the upper turn. Wear My Ring, Mogan putting him on the front end here. They take the lead by 2. Trinity LaBelle gives it up for 2nd. Ready Cut remains along the rail 3rd. Champagne Cowboy 2 lengths is 4th. At the 1st quarter, 29-2. Coming through the stretch, the pacers in straight formation with Wear My Ring. 6-1 shot on the front end. Here comes Ready Cut, powering to the outside, and Ready Cut rushing quickly, looking to take the lead away from Wear My Ring. Trinity LaBelle sits tight along the rail 3rd. Then it's a gap of some 5 lengths to Champagne Cowboy. Another 3 lengths to Cobb's Mean Machine. Then comes heavily favored Mugshot Special as they reach the half, 57-4. Off the turn and ready cut. First down the backside. Leads here by 2. Where my ring of the inside waiting second. To the inside at 3, Trinity LaBelle. And here comes Mug Shot Special. Powering to the outside. And Mug Shot Special exploding on the outside is now second. And challenging ready cut. As they approach the 3/4 mile marker. It's ready cut. Mug Shot Special will drop back in behind, saving ground at the 3/4, 1:27.3. Midway to the final turn. Ready cut with the lead. Mug Shot Special gets a quick breather here. And Red Eye Bullet along the inside as they turn for home. They've less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Ready cut with the lead. Mug Shot Special coming back out, trying one last time, but Ready Cut looking too strong at the front end here. Ready Cut opens up by 3. 1:56.2. Here is the winner from off the rail, Ready Cut, 5-year-old Pennsylvania bred son of Walton Hanover from Sweet Lavender. Bruce Salisbury and Tony Wire of Ohio. Jeff Fout, the trainer and driver. 4th season's victory off the 2 qualifiers. His fastest win of the year, 1:56.2. And for driver Jeff Fout, 2 inning drives tonight for driving double. 13 minutes until post time. 5th race condition, Trunners on the track and prettying to the post, racing a mile, a purse of $2,000. The 1 horse has been scratched. And scoring off the rail, number 2, Meadow Branch King, owned by Ivan and Duke Sugg of Nestler. Duke Sugg drives. 3, Moan and Groan, owned by Don and Sharon Barlow of Xenia for Brent Holland. 4 is Bit of Pride, leased by Keith Haynes of New Holland, Ohio. Mr. Haynes driving. Number 5, Tune Me In, owned by William Cale of Eaton for Robert Heilman. Number 6, Hammer Highlight, owned by Brian Brown. The Highlight Stables in Royal Damper. Brian Brown drives. Number 7, SA, owned by Don Bolliard of Greenville. Jeff Bolliard. Number 8 is Buckeye Ben, owned by Bernard Eckstein and Galen Thompson of Ohio. Dave Miller in the bike. And the 9, Lofty Score, owned by Darrell Lewis and Mark Winters of Ohio. Mark Winters in the sulky. One place show, perfected. There they go. They're off and trotting. Hammer Highlight away promptly for the lead from the outside. Alongside and away second, it's SA. Buckeye Ben came away 3rd. To the inside and 4th, it's Bit of Pride. Tune Me In came away nicely as they swing into the first turn. And with the lead, it's Hammer Highlight by 4 lengths. Tune Me In moving up quickly, advancing here nicely, is now second. Buckeye Ben finds a seat behind 3rd. SA to the outside is left uncovered, part 4th. In the pocket 5, Moan and Groan. They're at the first stop, 30 3/5. To the outside now 6th comes Meadow Branch King along the rail and trotting a 7th. It's Lofty Score. Following a break, leaving the trailer is Bit of Pride. Trotting to the stretch and Hammer Highlight with the lead. And Bolliard working to make himself a room here behind the leader is parked to the outside as second. Tune Me In on the inside is 3rd. And they approach the half now, and it's Hammer Highlight. Tune Me In has closed up that hole, and SA is again parked to the outside, trotting 3rd. They're at the half, 101 3. Off the turn down the back stretch. Hammer Highlight continues in front of the field here. 6-1 shot by 2. Tune Me In to the inside, follows second at 45 1. To the outside, SA is still grinding him down. Will now take the breather 3rd. Inside and locked in 4th is Buckeye Ben. Outside 5 comes Duke with Meadow Branch King as they approach the 3/4 mile marker. But it's Hammer Highlight still in control here by a length and a half, 2. 3/4, 132 1/5. Hammer Highlight looking strong at the front, but at the inside, Tune Me In is stalking the leader. Inside and advancing a 3rd now comes Buckeye Ben as they turn for home. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. Hammer Highlight looking to wire the field, but on the inside, here comes Buckeye Ben, and Buckeye Ben is coming on. Tune Me In on the outside. Tune Me In, 45 1 shot, gets up to win it. The twin trifecta 5-6 all, $289.30, $289.30. There will be no second half of the twin try. A carryover for the twin trifecta at $3,228. Here is the official winner now. A perfect trip and a perfect drive. It's Tune Me In, 4-year-old daughter of Ohio Standing Tuneful Contest from Josephine Barman. The owner should read William Kale of Eaton, Ohio. Robert Heilman, the trainer and driver. Tune Me In recording her second season's victory, that in record time, 2:03 1/5. Tune Me In, the winner, Hammer Highlight 2, SA 6, Buckeye Bend 3, and Lofty Score 4 is operating postword for the 6th race. The one is Jammable, owned by Robert Palmer. Mike Wilder drives. Number 2, Guns and Knives, owned by B and Kenny Edwards. Kenny Edwards up. Number 3, W.E. Falcon, owned by William Ruscia, West Columbia, West Virginia. The driver, Keith Haynes. 4, He's a Vision, owned by Myron Brown of Arcanum. Greg Brumbaugh up. 5, Come On BJ, owned by Bill Elza with Randy Tharps. The 6 is Winning Rival, laced by Craig and Doug Parker for Keith Justice. Number 7, Sims Alabim, owned by Ernie G. and Ernest P. Martin, Curtis Spence and Mark Adams. Scott Mogan driving. Number 8, Eagle's Image, owned by Joyce Wagner for Brent Holland. And the 9-horse Menagerie, owned by the Lentford Stable, Eric Lentford in the sulky. One-place show perfecta, trifecta wagering. Racing Stallions and Geldings moving to the backstretch. There they go. And they're off from the far outside. It's Eagle's Image sprinting quickly for the lead, but Jammable to the inside. But the inside advantage is right there second. From mid-track third came Come On BJ to the inside fourth. Guns and Knives. 4 lengths 5, He's a Vision. 3 lengths 6th is W.E. Falcon to the inside of 7th. Winning Rival. 4 lengths 8th. Sims Alabim Menagerie, the early trailer, is 9th. 28-1, the opening quarter as they come to the stretch for the first time to the outside with a lead now. It's Come On BJ by 2. Eagle's Image on the inside is racing second. Jammable follows third. 2 lengths 4th, Guns and Knives inside 5. He's a Vision. Outside and moving 6th. Here comes Winning Rival. In the pocket 7th, W.E. Falcon. To the outside and 8th, Sims Alabim gets underway. And following a break, the trailer is Menagerie. Half and 57-4. And back on top, Eagle's Image reclaiming the lead now. Eagle's Image, as they straighten out down the backstretch, leads by 2. To the outside, here comes Jammable, and Jammable moving quickly on the outside to pressure the leader. In the pocket, Come On BJ is third with covered 4th. It's Winning Rival. Guns and Knives on the inside, gapping 5. On the outside, 6th, He's a Vision. Sims Alabim gets underway 3 wide now. Field begins to tighten. 3/4, 128. But it's still Eagle's Image by 2 lengths. But on the outside, Winning Rival is now gobbling up ground here and pressuring heavily. As they turn for home, they've lost 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Eagle's Image with the lead. Winning Rival to the outside. These two are slugging it out. Out of the inside, it's Eagle's Image as he draws clear here. Winning Rival is tiring badly. A battle unfolding for show. It's all Eagle's Image in 158-2. Winner from post position 8, Eagle's Image. A 4-year-old son of Glen Eagle from Michelle's Breeze, owned by Joyce Wagner of Sunbury. Wendy Stockwell, the trainer. Brent Holland in the sulky. First season's victory and a new lifetime record. Very impressive tonight, 158-2. Here's how they finished. The 1 Jammable, 6. Guns and Knives, 3. W.E. Falcon, 7. He's a Vision, 5. Come On BJ, 4. Winning Rival, 2. Sims Alabim, 8. Eagle's Image, the winner. And Menagerie, 9. 6, 3, 7, 5, 4, 2, 8, 1, and a 9. Here's the field for the 7th race. Pacing fillies and mares racing a mile. The 5-horse has been scratched. Leaves a field of 8, and off the rail is WASHPA, owned by Steve Moore of Carlisle. Terry Groves drives. Number 2, Stephanie's Destiny, laced by Ralph Branton of Greenfield for Jeff Out. 3, Ricky's Mercedes, on the do by Rick Jordan of Cal Winchester. 4 is Lavia Honey, held by Stan Swanger, the 3rd of Waynesville. Keith Justice up. 5 is out. 6, Lucky O. Marianne Georges is the owner. Brent Holland the driver. 7 is Southern Time, driven by Trent Tharps for owners Gary Biederman, Harry Fike, and John Fike. 8 is West Coast Sweetie. Dominique Cagnati of West Virginia, the owner. Terry Thomas up, and the 9, Dietitian's Rage. Over David Cooper of Sabana, Herbie Brown in the sulky. One-place show, trifecta wagering. 8 minutes on 7th race, pacing fillies and mares, moving on to the backstretch. There they go. They're off and pacing Southern Time from the outside. Hustles for the lead. West Coast Sweetie right there with her is second. And from mid-track, Love Ya Honey is away third. From the inside fourth, Stephanie's Destiny. Along the rail and pacing 5, Ricky's Mercedes. 3 lengths, 6th, WASHPA. Along the rail and 7th, Lucky O, the early trail of 8th. It's Dietitian's Rage. Approaching the first quarter-mile marker. With the lead, it's West Coast Sweetie on the inside and racing second. It's Southern Time, opening quarter 29-1. First up at the outside, a third. Here comes Stephanie's Destiny as she gets underway. And Love Ya Honey quickly tags the cover fourth. Inside in 5, Ricky's Mercedes. Gapping covers 6th, WASHPA. To the inside in 7th, Lucky O, the trail of his Dietitian's Rage. Nearing the half, and it's West Coast Sweetie. Longest shot of the board, 35-1 on the front end here. Half and 59 1/5. To the outside, and first up, second to challenge comes Stephanie's Destiny. Southern Time is in the pocket third. A gapping cover fourth, Love Ya Honey. Buried 5 on the inside is Ricky's Mercedes. Then comes odds-on favorite WASHPA as they race down the back stretch. Fillies and mares are tightly bunched now, and on the front end here, it's still West Coast Sweetie, but alongside, Stephanie's Destiny is inching up there. There goes WASHPA, and WASHPA has had enough here. She takes a lead by 3. 3/4 at 1:30, and WASHPA, one big decisive move, exploding to the front end here by 5 now as they turn for home. They've less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's Groves with WASHPA on the front end here. Chasing second, Stephanie's Destiny. On the inside, West Coast Sweetie is now battling for show, but it's WASHPA as Groves makes a big move at the 3/4. They pull away at the wire. The inquiry will not involve the unofficial winner. Here is the unofficial winner from post 1, WASHPA, a 6-year-old daughter of Nia Avenger from Fly Hopper. Then trained by Steve Moore of Carlisle, Ohio. Nicely handled by Cherry Groves. Her 4th season's victory tonight's mile in 2 minutes flat. Eighth race, claiming pacers on the track, racing 1 mile, purse $2,000. Number 1 is on Rusty's Special, owned by Earl Bush and Jeff Dons out of Ohio. Herbie Brown drives. Number 2, Set a Aim, owned by Steve Watkins and Danny McCulloch of Ohio for Jeff Out. 3 is AJ Special, owned by the Meadowhaven Farms of Nashport for Trent Tharps. 4, Diamonds RR Style, owned by Ross Fleming and John Chomp of Mike Wilder up. 5 is Partner Hanover, owned by Kip Hall of Lebanon for Randy Tharps. Number 6, Jewelers Row, owned by Clint Binkley of Tennessee with Eric Lunford. And the 7 is Brave New World, owned by Harold Seaman of Ohio City, Dave Miller, the driver. One place show, perfect, a trifecta wagering, 9 minutes. 8th race, claiming pacers on the backstretch. There they go. And they're off. It's the 4 Diamonds RR Style first to leave alongside the 3 AJ Special from the outside. The 7 Brave New World dropping in fourth. Our Rusty Special. 3 lengths, 5. Partner Hanover to the outside looking for the seat 6th. It's Jeweler's Row. The early trailer 7th. Steady Aim. Round to the upper turn and Brave New World clears to take the lead as they reach the first stop inside Diamonds RR Style. Gives it up for the cover second. 28 seconds of the opening quarter. On the bill in third, it's AJ Special. Inside fourth, our Rusty Special. Here comes Jeweler's Row to the outside. First up, fifth. Partner Hanover grabbing leather is sixth. The outside Steady Aim has live cover as they move towards the half with Brave New World. On the choo-choo, leading here by a length. Inside is second, a Diamonds RR Style. And first up, Jeweler's Row continues to inch up to challenge. Right on his heels is Steady Aim as they reach the half in 59-1. Off the turn down the back stretch, it's Brave New World with the lead by 3 parts of a length. Jeweler's Row parked through out of the outside is second. Diamonds RR Style to the pocket is third. Gapping cover fourth, Steady Aim. AJ Special is fifth. Outside and racing is sixth. Partner Hanover. Our Rusty Special moving off the rail will tip 3 wide now as they approach the 3/4 mile marker. 2 across now at the 3/4 in 1:28.3 in Jeweler's Row. Showing some class here. Brave New World to the inside, digging in for the battle. Out of the outside, poised to strike 3 wide comes Steady Aim. Partner Hanover, and 4 wide is our Rusty Special. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. It's Brave New World fighting him off. But on the outside, Jeweler's Row is still there. Here comes Diamonds RR Style down to the inside. In deep stretch, Diamonds RR Style hangs on in 1:58.2. And here is the winner of the 8th, number 4 Diamonds RR Style, 8-year-old son of Census Style from Donna Dew, all by Ross Fleming and John Chop of Ohio. Randy Owens, the trainer, Mike Wilder in the sulky. This the second season's victory for the 8-year-old Ohio bred, 1:58.2. Number 1 is Gary. Gary is owned by Anna Marshall of Washington Courthouse. Keith Haynes drives. 2 is Baffled Cloud, owned by Clarence DeLong and Danny Landis for Dave Miller. 3 is VALSPAR, owned by Don Lehman of Columbus for Terry Groves. 4 is Lightning Creek, owned by Jerry Nybarger of Buckeye Lake. Charlie Neff aboard. 5 is The Director, owned by Steve Gibson of Mechanicsburg with Eric Luntford. 6, Majestic PM for next time the owner, Jeff Out the driver. 7 is Raging Ralph, Mike Wilder driving for owner Bill Carruthers. Number 8, Isaac General, owned by Steve Smith of Lebanon, Trent Tharps at the bike. The 9-horse Smoldering Ash, owned by Ron Barker of Chillicothe, Randy Tharps in the sulky. Win, play, show, perfecta, superfecta wagering. They're on the back stretch, there they go, it's post time. And they're off, and the Director pushes the gate away for the lead alongside. It's Lightning Creek. From the outside at 3 comes Isaac General. From the inside in 4th, it's Baffled Cloud. Off the rail 5, it's Gary. To the outside, circling 6th comes Smoldering Ash. Along the rail in 7th, VALSPAR. Followed 8th by Majestic PM. The early trailer 9th, it's Raging Ralph. Maybe the first quarter, and on the front with the lead, it's the Director as he calls the shots. 28 seconds, the opening quarter. Inside and second to Lightning Creek. On the wheel 3, Isaac General followed 4th by Baffled Cloud. 5th is Gary. 3 lengths 6th to Smoldering Ash. 2 lengths 7th, it's VALSPAR. To the outside 8th, here comes Majestic PM. He'll get a flurry of cover now as they race into the clubhouse turn, and the trailer is Raging Ralph. Maybe the half with the lead. It's the Director as he continues to lead here by 2. Half and 58.3. Lightning Creek, a patient second. The outside, Baffled Cloud coming first up 3rd. Isaac General sits in the pocket 4th. Gapping is cover 5 of the outside. It's Smoldering Ash. On the wheel in 6th, the Geary. To the outside is 7th. Majestic PM down the back stretch. And it's the Director now being pressured to the outside by Baffled Cloud. And Baffled Cloud gets right up there, looks him in the eye. And VALSPAR on the inside. Lightning Creek moving into position. 3/4 at 128. Midway through the final turn, and with the lead, it's the Director. To the outside, Baffled Cloud. Inside, Lightning Creek, and poised to strike 3 wide now as they turn for home. It's Eyes a General with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Baffled Cloud looking for the upset. He takes the lead. Inside, fighting back is the Director. And it's a battle here for place and show, but it's Baffled Cloud in front. Here's the unofficial winner, number 2, Baffled Cloud, 7-year-old son of Steady Cloud from Crossed Fingers. Well, by Clarence DeLong and Danny Landis of Grove City, Daryl Hoosier, the trainer, Dave Miller in the sulky. 3rd season's victory for the 7-year-old Ohio bred, pacing the mile at 159. 9th race now official. $2,208.40. 22:08:40.